In Invincible, after Robot starts killing the entire Invincible Universe, trying to wipe it clean of anyone that can stop him from completely taking over the Earth, things are honestly going pretty smoothly for him, as every group we've come across in this series is absolutely scrambling for different reasons. However, things turn up even more once Robot makes his way to the one place I'm sure everyone thought he'd avoid, the Viltrumite Base on the moon. As Eve is being worked on by the doctors, with Mark welcoming his daughter Terra into the world at maybe the worst possible time, Robot lands on the moon, and within a moment, he's instantly surrounded by a squadron of Viltrumites with their new King Omni-Man at the front. Robot says, "I know you have her," referring to Monster Girl, who the Viltrumites are also working on, given that Rudy threw her out of his space station. Rudy says that deep inside he's telling himself that he only let her live to knock down the domino, which eventually leads to this very conversation happening between them all. However, even deeper down inside, he knows that's a lie. He knows more than anything he wanted the Viltrumites to save her, no matter how angry he was at her for what happened in the Flaxan dimension. Still surrounded, he tries to ask if they were able to save her in time, but no one answers. It's getting tense here. But again, Rudy looks Nolan right in his face and tells him that he's here to talk, because a battle between Rudy and their forces is inevitable, so anything they could offer him right now would be a good chance of keeping that from happening. Here, Nolan finally replies that she's stable, and upon hearing that, Robot starts detailing his thought process to the Viltrumites, explaining to them that what he's seeking is centuries of sustained peace on Earth, something that he believes only he can do because he's already done it before in another dimension. Now, Robot says that he understands Nolan forming an alliance against him. After all, this directly involves Mark, and family tends to stick together. But as he's explaining this, suddenly Rudy says he's gonna need a moment since he's dealing with a lot right now, and this confuses everyone. Unlike the Viltrumites, we know that Rudy is capable of controlling multiple drones at any given moment, so it's no surprise when we cut to Rudy scattering the remains of Doc Seismic as his drones reach the home of the Immortal and Kate, completely blowing it apart and costing the Immortal his right arm in a desperate attempt to get his wife and kids away. At the same time, under the GDA, Rudy has Sinclair working on speeding up production on more drones, while across the country, the real Rudy walks into a meeting with the US president. This guy is doing a lot, but that just means things are moving way too fast for anyone to stop him, and that's the scary part of all this. Rudy says he was making these enhanced suits at a rate of 2 a week before he began slaughtering everyone, meaning he's been preparing for a long time. But next, let's talk about how the Viltrumites respond once he's finally back in control of that drone.